Hello folks, I'm 73 from KC8YTO, Kilo Charlie 8 Yankee Tango Ocean. Today I'm going to show you a printable ham amateur radio station call log so you can keep track of all your calls. And if you're like me, you will scribble them down in a frenzied, hectic fashion and then try to make sense of them later. Well, this will help you. All you got to do is just fill in the blanks here. It keeps it all organized and neat for you, and then maybe later on you can transfer it either to a program file or a database or just to maybe a more legible call log. It also comes in the 8.5 by 14-inch paper size, and it's landscape. So all you got to do is download them and print them out. The link is below in the description. Just click on the zippy file share and download the little zip file, unzip it, and there you have it. I will also, here's the file you download, but I'll include the publisher files in here as well. The Microsoft Publisher, if it's part of the Microsoft Office suite. So if you have that, you can bring these up and customize it. You can put your own name or call sign up here. You can change these. You can see I changed a couple of these. I found one online and just kind of customized it and saved me some time. I hope the guy doesn't get mad. Doesn't matter. And as well, I'll also include the 8.5 by 14-inch Microsoft Publisher file, so you can customize it as well. The photo files are pretty big, so they should print out pretty clear. Now, there's something else I wanted to mention. You can use Google Earth. If you're familiar and you have an online internet connection, you can use Google Earth to map your contacts and use it actually as a call log. And you can see if I click on people here, I've entered their information that's pertinent to me. This is my first contact, my first QSL, K8DBN. He's in Westlake, Ohio. With Google Earth, of course, you can zoom in. You can zoom in all the way to a street view and actually see if Google has done the photography in your area, the high resolution and the street view. You can actually see the buildings and stuff. There's W8VA. Let's bring up, I'll show you. We'll just go through this a little bit while I got you here. We can click on the repeater in West Virginia. Where is it? Here it is. When you click on it, now hopefully, I've been having some problems with Google Earth. It's not been high resolution. Oh, look. Oh, it is high resolution. And you can actually see, if you zoom in close enough, it's hard to see because it's a flat thing, but you can actually see the tower there. So you can also get an idea of the terrain. Of course, you can tilt it as you go in. And see, so you get an idea that this repeater is sitting on a hilltop, and you can, like I said, if you click on it, you can enter in all the information. It'll give you directions. You can put anything in there. You could use Google Earth as your call log if you want to. So let's go ahead and zoom out here. It's running slow because I'm doing all this stuff at the same time. But well, it actually seems like it's easier to use the mouse. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, let's say we're going to add a new contact and he lives in Omaha, Nebraska. You can just search for it, hit the enter key. Google Earth will automatically transport you to Omaha, Nebraska. And you can see, indeed, we're in Omaha, Nebraska. Now, if you had the exact address or so, Google Earth will take you there. And at that point, what you would do is you would click add and then place mark. And at this point you could change the color, change the size of it. Let's make it big here, make it stick out, and you could say this is WB7GB. And what's nice about Google is it will give you the latitude and the longitude of this point. And not only that, if you go in and you look down, if you look down here, it will give you the elevation, the approximate elevation. So wherever you move it around, you can see he's on a little hilltop here, because when you, well, on the edge of the hilltop, but you can see the elevation. Of course, I told you I've been having some problems with Google Earth and the resolution, but that ought to give you an idea on how to use Google Earth. And it's really nice because you can keep a visual log as well as information in your database, and just see it and see where you are. And these can also be different colors for different ham bands. Use your imagination, but remember, when you're done, go to save and select save my places, and that'll save all your things. You can even export them, and if you look online, I don't know of it right now, but if you go inside of Google Earth on your hard drive, like see program files, and then Google and Google Earth, somewhere in there is a file that contains all of your, I don't know if they're called KMS or KML or whatever the file types they are, but they will keep track, and you can share them, you can download them, you can, you can do whatever you want, because this is America. All right? Anyway, have a good time. Hopefully this call log will be an easy thing for you, because if you're like me, I just scribble in a hectic fashion, and then I go ahead and make sense and make it more legible later. Anyway, again, 73 KC8YTO. I'll see you on the airwaves.